minutes and 18 seconds. Time's a luxury we don't have. What? My choice and not yours. He's the only one your age bracket, Grace. Not a choice to talk about. I don't know what in the world makes you think that you have the right to tell me what to do anymore, Harry. Oh, being your father again, huh? Not really. Since when? Since I reached the age of 10 and became older than you, Harry. What? Look, I understand that you are handicapped by natural immaturity, and I forgive you.
I may be an immature father, okay? But I'm still your employer. And as your boss, I want you on that crew boat tonight and back in the office by tomorrow.
Okay. I quit.
Love you, baby boy. You have fun tonight? Yeah.
You said you didn't play with him.
Pardon?
You said you didn't play with him.
Nick, he is with his friends, with other kids. I stood by the side.
Okay, well, when he says, yeah, Dad didn't play with me.
God.
Alright, well, when he says, Dad didn't play with me, what am I supposed to think? I didn't ask him that. He just said, Dad didn't play with me.
I love you too, baby. You know I can't play with you when you're in your scouts, right? It's with you and your friends, right? You know that, right? And when Daddy was handing out suckers and candies out to everybody at the end when I tried to help, I was trying to help. You know that, right? Okay. Yeah, what'd you wish, baby?
I can't tell you.
That's good.
How come you're wearing rubber socks? Rubber socks, right?
Yeah. And that's not so.
How come you're wearing the rubber socks?
Want the other one on? Cool. Probably when you wrap up. I'll wrap you. Had it on. Sorry. Sorry. See, I have a Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was from Lucas. Yeah. And he's really nice sometimes. But he never lets me play with him. I don't know why. I did my
Probably because he's not nice to him.
I am.
No, you're nice. He's not. Don't let people fool you, Miko.
No, Dad, I'm nice.
Don't get fooled.
I hope you had a good bounce house. Daddy had a good bounce house. I had a good bounce house. I hope everyone in the world had a good one.
That's very kind of you, baby.
I've been nice today.
Yeah, I've been nice. You keep it up.
I have been answering questions. I've been doing everything.
You're a good boy, Miko. I told you that. And I love you.
Watch your step. Got my eye on
You. Well, I suppose.
you. Sure. Let's take a look.
Just don't call it. We really should just stay out of it.
Fusion core, reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission, the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory, impossible.
I'm Victoria.
Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable. Democracy is the essence of good. Communism, the very definition of evil. I hold these truths to be self-evident, that all Americans are created equal and are endowed with certain unalienable rights. Global positioning initialized. Location, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, birthplace of American freedom. Obstruction detected. Overland travel to target. Compromised. Mobility of mission hindrance. 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
Oh.
Defense protocols active. All friendly forces remain in close proximity.
Victory for the brother.
Who's he up downstairs?
You said he could have.
He could have his girlfriend over.
That's
said
not
it.
what you said.
Yeah, that's.
No, that's not what you said.
Who was downstairs?
His friend and his girlfriend.
That's not what I said.
That's what you said.
No, I said he could have his girlfriend over for tonight, for Valentine's Day. That's what I said.
I will tell them they had plans with another couple tonight.
Then he needs to get the fuck out with them.
Okay.
He's not having another couple down there. Do I need to tell them or do you?
Doug, you said it was fine.
I said it was fine if he had his couple. My mom said to me, Doug, it would give you a bunch of brownie points if you let your son have his girlfriend over. I'm like, okay, Mom, that sounds like a good idea. And I said yes. And that was it. That is it. So if there's any more than that, they gotta go. So you tell me right now, is there any more than that? Because if not, I'm gonna go down there right now.
I will deal with it, Doug. I don't need you fucking dealing with shit.
Okay. Get them out.
Would you fuck off?
Okay. But I fuck off. Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
See this?
What's the next 71? You're the first civilian to ever steer.
I don't want to be videotaped. Turn it off. I don't want to be videotaped.
Then go away then.
No.
Are you not gonna go tell him? I will if you don't.
I'm texting him, thank you.
You're gonna text him that?
What's it your fucking business how I do
He's my son. It's
So?
my business.
So?
Oh,
You don't like him?
I don't like him now.
No.
Okay. Monique, you gotta stop telling me what I like and what I don't like, or how I feel and how I don't feel. You have always been wrong. You have always been wrong. Man. Insanity.
American. Operational assessment. All systems nominal. Primary directive. War. Global positioning initialized. Location.
At 6:30 p.m. 67 minutes later, you're going to dock with the Russian space station to meet cosmonaut and Papa, who will refuel the shuttles with liquid ocean. That's your fuel. Then you'll release and take a 60-hour trip toward the moon. Now, we only have one shot of landing on the Tron, and that's precisely when the asteroid passes by the moon. You'll then use liquid gravity and minor thrusters slingshotting you around the moon, coming up behind the asteroid. You'll be upward of 11 Gs. Yeah, I remember this one. It's where the
Nico, do you have a blow up?
sends that down in a slingshot and he straps himself a vacuum rocket. Is that what we're doing here? No, really, because it didn't work out so well for the Coyote area. No, actually, we have a lot better rockets in the Coyote. When you finish your roadrunner thrust move, you'll be moving.
You want to know who gave Jonathan permission, Doug?
Coming around behind the asteroid, where we're hoping that the tail will bring it clear of the moon's gravity, and you'll land right here.
Jonathan had permission for one girl. Nobody else.
No, your mom gave him permission. Would you
Yeah,
like?
I just fucking talked to him. He has permission for one girl.
No.
That's it.
No, that's not what your mom told him.
That's what I just fucking told her.
But that's not what your mom.
So you can work easy.
You're awesome.
200 degrees in sunlight, minus
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
sharp rock, unpredictable gravitational conditions.
You want to act like a fucking child? Oh, Jonathan this, Jonathan that, but you scream like you're a fucking idiot. Screaming? Carrying on like this? Yeah. I think it's about time we sell this house. I'm so done. Yeah, seriously.
Who's downstairs?
Your mom said that Jonathan could have somebody here.
My mom didn't say shit. I talked to her. My mom didn't say shit. Who's downstairs? Who is downstairs?
Jonathan's friend Liam.
He's gone.
Doug, fuck off. I'm serious. Stop.
What? Stop.
You're
what?
not going down there.
Renee?
You're not.
Renee?
You're not.
He's not welcome here right now. Jonathan is grounded, Renee.
I said that he could.
Well, okay. Alright. Alright.
Because that's not what you told me in the first
No,
place.
I told Jonathan was allowed having people over for 3 weeks.
You said when you came home.
No! 3 weeks! He wasn't allowed having people over!
You feel good screaming?
No, okay. You want to fucking go against me? Go ahead.
No, when you came home, you said Jonathan can have people over.
Yeah, no! I said he can have his girlfriend over. That is it. Monique, I said he can have his girlfriend over.
Are you going to keep interrupting?
Monique, I
Are
said
you going to keep interrupting?
he could have his girlfriend.
I can scream louder than you.
He could have his
I
girlfriend.
can scream louder than you.
He could have his girlfriend over. That's it.
I can scream louder than you.
Okay, what? What did I say then? You tell me what I said.
You came in the door and you said Jonathan can have people over to.
No, not people. No,
Okay.
no. I said Jonathan can have his girlfriend over.
I'm moving out this weekend.
You're moving out this weekend because of this.
I am moving out because of you.
Because of me.
Yeah.
Monique, I said he could have his girlfriend over. My mom's like, Doug, you would get brownie points if you let your son have his girlfriend over. I'm like, I came in the door. I'm like, okay, Jonathan could have his girlfriend over, but that's it.
It's not what you said.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh my God. It is what I said.
And I'm not going to tell you what you said because every time I go to say it,
Monique, it is what I said.
It's not.
Oh my God.
And you weren't here when Jonathan came upstairs and asked your mom. Well, asked me. And your mom typed up and said yes.
People are denied freedom. Democracy will never be defeated.
Hey Mom, remember when I got home and you said that I should ease up and let Jonathan have his girlfriend over and that's it?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I didn't say that's it. I just said let it, you could score a lot of points.
Yeah, I could score a lot of points having Jonathan's girlfriend over. And I'm like, okay, he can have his girlfriend over. You remember when I said that's it? That's all he can have his girlfriend over?
Well, I don't remember. I was leaving. But
Oh my God, Mom.
it doesn't matter, Doug.
It does matter because I said that. Mom, you said that. And I'm like, okay, Jonathan can have his girlfriend over, but that's it. He's still grounded for 3 weeks. Do you remember me saying that?
That's not what you said, though.
Oh my God. You can't wait to be out of here. I'm such a bad person. Yeah, I'm such a bad person. Yeah. I'm never fucking good for you if I fucking if you think that way. So.
New start. Fresh
Yeah,
start.
I'm such a bad person.
No, it's not, Nicole. This is why I'm done.
Great. such a bad person. Such a bad person. Yeah. Such a piece of shit person am I. Right, Monique? I'm such a bad fucking person.
Miko, you got a pull-up on?
Yeah.
I'm such a bad person to break up with. Such a bad person to break our family up for, right? I'm so bad. You should break our family up, right? Yeah. I didn't think I was that bad of a person. I knew I was a piece of shit, but I didn't know I was that bad. Actually, I am fucking ready to fucking slit my throat. I am actually, but you know what? You know what? I'll fucking grab this knife and slit my throat. It's gonna make you happy. Will that make you happy? If I slit my throat?
You're being an idiot.
You just talk to her. She doesn't care. Monique, you don't fucking care. Jonathan should not have fucking friends over. I told him 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I told him he could have a friend over.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going, don't worry.
Oh, right. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. I only have to fucking stand up for my family. Don't worry. Don't know when I'll be back again.
This is the hour to save the planet. Good to go. What's that? You want to take anything seriously? Yeah. Reminded me of a guy I used to know.
Harrisburg.
I address you tonight not as the President of the United States, not as the leader of the country, but as a citizen of humanity.
So what? You're breaking up with me, Nick?
Yeah, I'm moving out tomorrow.
Nick, are you breaking up with me?
Yes, I am, and I'm moving out tomorrow.
You're breaking up with me and moving out tomorrow?
I'm moving out tomorrow.
Wow.
So it wasn't so late getting out tonight.
Really? You're totally breaking up with me tonight. You are breaking up with me. Wow.
Jonathan's gonna find his own place. Jonathan's gonna find his own place, and I'm headed there. 19 years of holiness, I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'm just such a bad person, aren't I? I'm just such a bad person, aren't I?
You are.
Yeah?
Anyone that would
You
sit
tell me
there-
right now. Tell me, Doug. Say, Doug, you're a bad person.
You're a bad person. Anyone that would sit there and tell your kids say
I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. Alright, I'm a bad person.
you want to sit there and cut me off, okay?
Hey,
You
what?
want to sit there and
Nick, you were telling me you were fucking
okay. You want
ending this fucking. You were. Nick,
to listen?
Nick, I want to fucking be with you still. Okay, wow. Wow. I'm not gonna fucking beg for somebody who does not want me. I will not beg for somebody that wants me, even though I want them. No way. No fucking way am I gonna fucking beg for somebody I love. And I want you. I want you. Then shut up, right? Okay.
Okay, shut up.
Alright.
I don't want to hear you.
go. Download the free app.
Previously on I Am Jazz. I am definitely attracted to Victoria, and I would love to get to know her better. Would you want to hang out again, just like you and me? Yeah, for sure. That'd be fun. Sometimes I just eat a lot even if I'm full. I'm not gonna lie, I do love food, and I do love eating, and part of me almost doesn't want to let that go.
Binge eating is a symptom of an emotional state.
I feel like I need to make a change in my life. Jazz has been unhappy with school for several years. I could go to this virtual school where I could just finish my high school credits. I can't provide her what school does, 8 hours a day, every day. This is not the way it's supposed to go, and I wasn't prepared for this. This is hard. It's really, really, really hard. 16 years ago, I was assigned male at birth, but inside, I always knew I was a girl.
I have a girl brain and boy body.
Being transgender hasn't been easy.
We really are walking a tightrope.
But it's made me who I am. I am Jazz. How many cups of coffee do you drink in the morning?
On the weekend, I probably 3.
Maybe if you didn't take it, you wouldn't be grouchy. Try going one day without drinking and see what you're like.
How you doing?
You look like you're off and running. Come in! Hey! Hey!
How are you?
Look at how cute this person looks. Jazz is very mature for her age, and Michaela is an adult, and she gets things that Jazz's peers may not understand. I'm happy that she's got an older friend that she can look up to.
Where are you going shopping?
We're just going to a little boutique up by where I live. I actually leave on a trip on the first start of my campaign for the BU tour, so I'm actually looking for a few things I have to pick up.
Are you ready to head out?
Yeah, let's hit it.
Jazz, no drive-through fast food. Healthy, healthy,
Why
healthy.
would we be doing that?
I'm trying to help you. Yeah, let's get going.
Have fun.
When my parents remind me to avoid the fast food, I feel a little bit embarrassed. They're always on my case, and while I know that they love me and they're just trying to help me, I wish they, wouldn't doubt me so much. And I hear you whistling on the other side of the wind. That's a song I wrote.
I love that.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot. Have you ever, thought about songwriting?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not knowledgeable enough about music.
Girl, that's what co-writing is for. I was shocked hearing Jazz sing. She's amazing. She's got so much untapped potential, and I'm, ready to steal her and help her. So what have you got coming up?
You know how I told you about going to hypnotherapy and how I've done that to help with my food thing. And I'm going to visit her again soon. And I'm just worried because I don't want to let her down and make her think it's not working. My last appointment with the hypnotherapist definitely helped make me feel more in control of myself. But overall, I'm going through this yo-yo phase where I'll lose a ton of weight and then I'll gain back the weight. I need to be consistent and continue visiting Kelly in order for the hypnotherapy.
A good reason
so
to
much going on
right now. Up?
Yeah. Surgery and the weight loss, and now potentially dating. Have you talked to Victoria at all?
When we were talking on the beach, just her and I kind of told her, I'd love to hang out, just you and me one time. And she said she'd be down for it, so. Right now, I definitely like Victoria, and I could see potential in that relationship. However, I don't know if she's interested or likes me or doesn't like me. I've never really kissed someone that I've liked. I've never kissed with French kiss, with your tongue in there.
I'm very excited about where the whole Jazz and Victoria thing is going, because Jazz has done a lot of things beyond her years, but the one thing she hasn't experienced is all of the lessons that come with relationships and being able to grow as a person in that way.
Do you feel like Victoria would be the type of girl who would make the first move? I feel like she would.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm gonna hold back and let her do it.
Wow, I freaking unbelievable. I freaking love you way more than this shit that you think.
I mean, everything.
You think you're.
Could you totally see this?
Wow.
I could totally see you going to a gig in that.
You did not fucking love me any bit.
You know what I can't stop thinking about is that car wash.
Wow,
We
fucking
living
wow.
our lives as who we are. We love ourselves. We embrace who we are, and we wish that you can embrace.
I fucking love you so much.
Don't tell me if I don't love myself, because I know.
But it's nothing.
You don't.
I think.
You want to go mess around with other people? Mess around with other guys?
Well, that's why I started this BU campaign. The BU campaign is an anti-bullying, self-love tour where I'm able to go into schools, meet kids, share my story, and help them to learn that the most important thing is being yourself.
Wait, so you speak to, like, kids, right?
I go into schools and I tell my story and I perform. I
sing?
Yeah. And, you know, the first thing that I thought of hearing you sing and make up your songs in the car, like, I was like, well, the BU tour should have a theme song. I think because you have the platform and I have the same platform, I feel like it'd be a perfect fit to write some cool, like, song for the BU tour. I think Jazz has so much incredible talent all around. And with her platform of advocacy, what a better fit.
Obviously, like, not the biggest singer or performer like you are. I've spoken in front of audiences, however, singing is much different because you're singing, not talking.
They're so receptive and excited.
But being who you are is a message that I have been sharing my entire life. And I feel like many kids who are getting bullied, facing intolerance, and don't feel like they fit in, need to hear that it's okay to express who you are authentically without letting anyone else tell you otherwise. Yeah, I'd be down to do it.
We're gonna do this.
It sounds pretty fun.
We're gonna do this.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Okay.
Today I have a hypnotherapy session with Kelly, and the last time I saw her went really well. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
It's really important that I stop this yo-yo cycle because in order to get the surgery, I need to not only lose the 30 pounds, but I need to maintain my weight after that. So now I'm 10 pounds down from what I need to get my surgery, so I'm 1/3 of the way there.
How do you feel about that?
That's good.
That's
I just
good.
need to lose another 20 more pounds, which is a lot, but...
All right, so today we're going to switch up a bit. So we're doing some past life regression.
So what? I'm just a little bit confused. So we're going to go into my past lives, multiple lives, or just one life?
You've probably had many, many, many past lives. This is probably one of the deeper levels of hypnosis that a person can experience.
I'm open to past life regression because I believe that I've had past lives and maybe it could unlock the doors of my mind or my past.
So we're going to go revisit a past life that's going to evaluate and offer healing to your binge eating in this lifetime. Now, with that intention, that will dictate which lifetime we go into. And you're just going to observe. What's your role, as I always say?
Relax, observe, and report.
And that's what you're going to do in this process.
Okay. I'm hoping that in today's session we find out why I binge eat, and hopefully by figuring out that problem, I could lose the weight and keep it off.
Take a deep cleansing breath in. And as you very slowly exhale, relax. I'm hopeful that we can connect some dots as far as what her past life experiences have been and how it impacts this lifetime. So look up into the sky and see if you can find a big, white, fluffy cloud. So I'm asking that cloud to move and carry you back into time and space. I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see or that you notice.
I'm in a town center. And people are selling food. It's like a market.
Okay. What are you feeling or sensing being here?
hungry.
You're hungry. What's your name?
Cal.
Cal. Okay. What are you doing in this marketplace? Do you sense that you live nearby?
I don't have a home.
You don't. Okay.
I don't think my family wants me.
Why? What happened?
I'm gay.
You're gay. Okay.
They caught me
Mm-hmm.
with a guy.
And what happened?
Kicked me out.
Kicked you out. How did that make you feel?
Rejected. My dream was to hold his hand in this market. And now I'm just alone in the market. I'm hungry. I'm eating.
Okay. Just allow that to come up. I'm right here with you. So we're going to leave this scene and we're going to drift and float forward to the last day of Cal's life. You're drifting and floating and drifting, and you're there now. What's happening?
I'm sitting on a rocking chair.
Mm-hmm.
I was never able to live the life that I wanted. I don't want to do this.
You don't want to do what?
I don't want to live anymore.
You don't want to. So what was he hungry for that day in the market?
He was hungry to be accepted.
Mm-hmm. He was. What advice do you have for Jazz that can help her? What's she hungry for?
She is still hungry to be accepted.
What advice can you give her? You have perspective of all.
That feeling in the dress of your dreams is on sale. Select wedding dresses now just $99 plus $20 off bridesmaids dresses. Be your own bride. Only at David's Bridal. Sale ends February 21st.
When watching what you eat is causing a whole lot of food envy, try new Marie Callender's Delights. A new take on comfort food, like our baked turkey meatloaf. Because eating well calls for Marie Callender's Delights.
There is a legend in Asia about how tigers heal their skin. They rub against a plant with unique repairing properties called Centella asiatica. Discover Revitalift Cica Cream, a new way to fight wrinkles from L'Oreal Paris. A daily facial moisturizer infused with legendary Centella asiatica. It's proven to help repair the skin barrier, fights wrinkles, and resists future signs of aging. Dermatologist tested, gentle on sensitive skin. New Revitalift Cica Cream from L'Oreal Paris.
Weight Watchers is a way of living. On the new Weight Watchers Freestyle program, that's counting or enjoying.
The new Weight Watchers Freestyle program has over 200 foods that are 0 points. Now you can count less and enjoy more. Lose at least 10 pounds and you can get paid $100. Offer ends March 1st.
Mother Nature sure smells amazing. Even in accounts receivable. Game Botanicals laundry detergent. Bring the smell of nature wherever you are.
This TLC program is sponsored in part by Panera Bread. Food as it should be.
This is food made to sit down for. Slow down for. Put the phone away and use a knife and fork for. And with Panera Catering, it's food worth sharing. Panera, food as it should be.
What's this?
Amy. How did you know?
Listen.
Introducing the Dip Strawberry Cupid Cake made with Ghirardelli from DQ. Perfect for two. Share your hurry today.
It's the Serta.
Hurry into Sam's Club for a hot buy on a top-rated Serta Queen mattress set for just $398. That's a $300 savings. Serta Comfort, Serta Savings. For a limited time only at Sam's Club.
Maddie, you have everything you need right inside you.
9 out of 10 U.S. Olympians grew up drinking milk. It's got natural protein and balanced nutrition to help your kids grow strong in milk life.
Critics are cheering for early mass.
This is good as you imagined.
No, it's better.
It's hilarious. And the perfect family movie. That's what we want. Early Man, rated PG, starts Friday.
I'm sorry. No heartbeat and no baby. There's a mass of some kind.
Everything's in there. All new Seeking Sister Wife. Sunday at 10 on TLC and TLC Go. The kids are back in a season filled with life's greatest moments.
We've never been alone together.
How many grandkids do you have?
Counting down premieres Monday, February 26th at 9 on TLC and TLC Go.
Hawaii is my mom's dream vacation.
Thank you. Oh, I love that to you.
The only thing missing is Buddy. If he doesn't make it, I'm gonna be heartbroken for him.
My Big Bad Fabulous Life, all new next Tuesday at 8 on TLC and TLC Go.
What advice do you have for Jazz? What's she hungry for?
She's still hungry to be accepted.
What advice can you give her? You have perspective of all. What can you tell her?
She's just got a little mixed up. That is what happens with emotions. We get mixed up. That's okay. That's okay.
And now your spirit, you have full perspective of everything about that lifetime. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, Jazz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to your regular waking consciousness, feeling good, feeling well rested, feeling wonderful all over.
Coming out of the hypnosis, it feels like I traveled through another lifetime. I was definitely able to connect a few dots from my past life to my current life because there were a lot of underlying themes that are relevant to what I'm going through now.
Welcome back. You did that phenomenally. How do you feel coming out of that as far as your perspective now about yourself and the analogy of being hungry for food, but also hungry for something else in that marketplace?
It was just acceptance. And I know here in this world, not everyone accepts all your choices, whether that be your family, someone you've never met before. And sometimes I feel selfish for making decisions, that make me happy, but it's not selfish.
It's not selfish. Jazz puts a lot of pressure on herself. And I think that her being able to experience that past life allowed her to connect the binge eating and her needing and wanting acceptance. Cal sacrificed his whole life, right? For acceptance.
And he couldn't be himself. It's like now I'm making up for, that past life where I wasn't able to be myself, but that kind of makes sense.
I share a lot of similarities with Cal because he was looking for that acceptance but faced intolerance. And I have faced a lot of those struggles as well. And I try to stay strong. Like, I always seem like this mighty person who has no problems and who's not vulnerable at all. But I binge eat to make myself feel happier. And I feel like I finally understand why that is.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I finally feel empowered to gain back control over my life.
All right. It was wonderful.
Yay.
I hear you've been hypnotized.
Yeah, I'm tired now.
Tell me about hypnotherapy. Tell me about what it is.
Dad knows nothing about it. Oh my god. Well, today was really, really interesting. We did a past life regression.
Past life regression therapy?
You look skeptical to me.
Jazz is open-minded, but I don't know how useful it's going to be to get her BMI down.
So I went into my past life, and she said, go back in time, take me to a life that will help me with binge eating. I'm not quite sure exactly what past life regression is. Is she really going into her past life, or is she just exploring the id or whatever is in there deep within? Whatever the case may be, as long as she's not binge eating, I'm happy. So I go into this life, and I was a guy, and apparently I got kicked out of my home from my parents because they caught me sleeping with a man because I was gay, and they didn't know, so they kicked me out of the house. So I chose this path to live my life like everyone else did, and it ended up making me unhappy.
I think in my last life I was so selfless because I wasn't able to pursue what I really wanted to do, which was be myself.
How does this translate to like what you do in the real world?
Now that I'm starting to make seems like selfish decisions, I'm really just trying to do things for myself just so I could be happy. Like lately we've been talking about virtual school. Like I think it would alleviate a lot of the stress and pressure. However, is that going to hurt you guys? I need to do this because I want to be a better and happier self. Virtual school will help me with the challenges I'm facing between my personal life and advocacy work. Based on today's session, I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's definitely not the traditional path, but my life hasn't been traditional ever.
All right, well, Dad and I will discuss it, and we love you very much. Give me a hug.
Although we're pretty traditional when it comes to education. We always make decisions that are in our kids' best interest. And Jazz is a little different. She has a lot on her plate, so we got to think outside of the box. Don't worry. You know, I see that she's...
Let's talk it through a little bit.
She's hurting.
It's so nice to be here with you, alone, on a date. You know what? When the kids were little, we got babysitters every Saturday night and went out. Every Saturday night. And now, we do nothing. How long has it been since we've had a date night, Greg?
When's the last time we had no kids? That was good.
Oh, whoa!
Yummy.
So, the past life regression kind of threw me for a loop.
That was very interesting, to say the least.
You know, she's looking for something in life to make her happy.
Yeah.
And food is not the answer, but we still have to decide what we're doing with school. I wanted my baby, my last baby, to graduate from high school, not something in the air, some virtual thing.
Look, I think it's still a big decision. I think it's really complicated. The choice whether to allow Jazz to do virtual school or not is a hard choice for us because it's not the traditional route. I want to make sure that she stays on track and that she doesn't mess up her future. The fact that she could do this online and get college credits, all that's great.
I do feel that she needs to be somewhere. School's not the right place for her.
Last time we were speaking, we got so emotional about everything.
I wasn't prepared for this. And this is my life, too. But I'm going to have to make sure she's okay every day, and it's going to be draining. I don't know if I can handle it.
Has anything changed your mind?
That emotional thing is still there. I'm pushing it away. I came to terms with the fact that this is not about me and my life. It's about her.
If Jazz feels so strongly about not going back to school, I can't physically throw her in a car and drop her off at a place she absolutely hates to be when she has a plan B. I feel like if we don't let her do this and fight it, she's just going to be miserable.
I just don't think we've ever had just a straight line as it deals with Jazz's life. There's always been curveballs, and we've always had to adapt.
And she wants to do more advocacy now. She's like, now I can do more advocacy and not feel stressed out about it.
But we need to just come to an understanding that she's going to have somewhat of a structured daily routine. It's really important if Jazz goes to virtual school that we maintain some semblance of structure. These studies need to ultimately enable her to move on to college. So we're going to have to lay down some ground rules, and Jazz is going to have to agree to those ground rules.
She's not going to be happy about that, but she can't have it all.
Yeah.
There's the principal of Jazz's school. Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Hey! Look how cool this place is. It's purple. I love the purple.
I'm really excited to write and perform a song with Michaela for this campaign. It carries a message that I'm really passionate about. You know, it's about being yourself and not letting the world tell you who you are. And it makes me happy knowing that I'm reaching out to the kids who need to hear that positive message.
I can't believe we're actually doing this.
It's gonna be fun, even though, like, obviously I'm not a professional like you.
The one thing I learned writing is that you go in without expectations and see what happens. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the chorus?
So yeah, I already wrote like a whole song.
Oh my god.
It's not that great, but like it's something we can work with and edit.
That makes everybody's job
I have it on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
Yay. So the song is basically about like how there should be a lot of freedom in this world. However, a lot of us aren't able to be who we are. However, break those stereotypes, break those bounds, and let your freedom sing and just be you, be free.
That's
like that.
That's amazing. That's fantastic.